Hello, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. So we're going to use the Before Tarot for your bonus read today. So I'll give them a really good shuffle. Bonus reading. Oh, okay, I love it when the cards flip out because it gives me a really good understanding of what's going on here. There is something happening here. Something is happening. The Judgment card talks about something being reborn, rebirthed. Sometimes it talks about us being called to answer for something or being called to answer for something in our past. It's sort of like the energy of something in the past possibly wasn't completed the way it was meant to be completed, knowing that the major arcana is a journey in tarot. Sometimes when you get to the Judgment, which is sort of the one before the end of the tarot, it's like, you know, that you need to go back to go. You need to, go back and start again, basically. There is something here that hasn't been completed on your journey that needs addressing. Now, I look at this and I feel like the Hierophant can talk about churches, marriage, tradition. And it also talks about, it can be commitment. There is something that you're working on here. But it feels to me either that you are getting some sort of opportunity here, maybe a full-time job, maybe something stable that's going to help you move forward on your journey. But when I look out on this, I feel like you missed out on this opportunity before. So it's like something is coming around again because this time it is meant to be, but the last time around it may not have been quite ready or quite cooked. Or because you're never going to miss out on an opportunity, but it feels like you maybe missed out the first time of the round because maybe you weren't ready or something had to change in your universe. I always think things have to fall into place on your path. Maybe something didn't quite fall into place, but it looks like whatever it is, it's coming around again, and this time you can work on it. So if it's a job, it's like having an opportunity for something really good that you may have missed the interview last time. The place may call you and say, the person we hired didn't work out and we'd like to offer you the position. I've had that happen to me before. The person who took the job has chosen to go overseas. We're offering the position again. We feel that you were the right candidate. We'd like to offer you the position. It happens. That's what it feels like. If this is a love situation for you, Page of Pentacles and Hanged Man coming out. I have a feeling it's sort of similar to the What's Cracking reading here. I feel like you're pausing. There's some sort of offer coming to you here, but I feel like you're on pause while you're thinking about it. So maybe this takes a little bit for you to decide if this is the direction you want to go in. But you're definitely feeling to me like you're in a pause here with that Hanged Man. If it's love for you, it might be that somebody is coming back or around for you. Maybe you feel that you've moved on. You're not really in the place for this anymore, but it is something you still want to consider. It might be that you're getting an opportunity with somebody that you didn't get an opportunity with before. So let's have a look. We'll get down and dirty with these cards. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius here. This also gives me this feeling that it could be something legal for you that's coming around. Maybe you've been waiting on a court case to come to fruition. Very likely this is King of Swords for me very often represents a legal representative. But I feel like more so here, you could be dealing with somebody that has something to speak up about, talk about, discuss. So whatever this is, when I say it's an offer for you, it could be an offer in a certain field you're working in. Often this feels medical or legal for me, but it's very often somebody wanting to speak or talk up after a period of silence. Okay, so we have the Devil energy coming through here. I really like the Devil on this card. He looks really cranky. The Devil card is a card that talks about ego, addiction, things taken too far. I feel like you might be dealing with somebody here who perhaps was tied to something in the past, or It sort of feels like they may have been committed to something in the past that they didn't feel that they could get away from. It's like this energy of perhaps meeting someone who couldn't be with you because they were in another country and they were tied to their work, or meeting someone who was in another situation who couldn't move from that situation. But definitely feeling with the chains here that this person has broken the chains with that sword. So I feel like somebody's released something and coming in here. And there's the sword. Okay, there is a truth coming your way. I feel like you've been waiting for this truth as well. There's a really strong feeling that you may have felt tied to this person too. But the Ace of Swords says to me there is a truth coming towards you here. Oh, wow. Okay. For some of you, this is definitely legal. I feel like whatever this is, it has been creating some sort of distortion while you've been waiting for it. Maybe you felt something was never going to come to the conclusion. Maybe you've moved into a new area where you have lots of opportunities. So for example, if this is a job, you may have already moved on from this situation. Maybe if it's love, you've moved on from the situation. But the universe is still, and then we have the Victory card, the universe is still saying here that something has to be put back into perspective. Something is not where it needs to be, as I always say with the Justice card. Something in the past happened which disrupted the flow of how things were meant to turn out. So it's like it was supposed to go a certain way. There was obviously some sort of destiny there. Something was meant to happen in a certain order, and it didn't happen. So I have a feeling I know where this is going, but I'll let it unravel. All right, so we have the Sun card coming through. Look, these cards are really beautiful today. The Sun card is such a gorgeous card, and it really talks about great happiness and joy. It is about feeling childlike. It's about starting something new. It's about light being shone on what you've been trying to find out. But it's always a positive and beautiful card, and always means something fantastic is coming. It's right here for you. Let's have a look. It doesn't matter where the sun appears in a reading. It always brings enlightenment to the reading. It always brings joy. Two of Cups coming through. I thought this might be a love reading here. We have the Star and the Fool card. This energy is absolutely stunning. I feel like some of you, see when I was talking about destiny, we have the Star card here. I feel like something was meant to unravel before. I feel like something was meant to go a certain way and it never did. I feel like for many of you, this may be something romantic. It may be some sort of situation where things were meant to go a certain way. And maybe you felt that. Maybe you felt the impact of this, but possibly it didn't go the way it was meant to go. I feel like the Fool and the Sun here, we have all major arcanas. Look at that. It sort of feels to me like you may have just sort of moved on. It may have taken you a little while, but I feel like you're in this beautiful energy now. So you may have moved away from something, feeling it wasn't going to eventuate or move into a new time. But the Fool card tells me, firstly, that you may have moved on and just sort of taken your chances and moved on and left something behind, feeling it wasn't going to work out in the way you wanted it to work out. But I wonder with the Fool card, yeah, the Page of Wands is here with the Three of Cups, giving more rise to the fact with that Devil card at the beginning, you may have been dealing with someone who was chained to another situation. The Death and the Fool card here tell me that something has changed. There is the completion of some sort of other situation here. Something completed, something has changed, and it's sort of like part of the destiny of this unraveling. The Fool card here tells me somebody wants to take a leap of faith. Let's see where we're going. Yep, there's a completion with the Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles coming through with the Queen of Pentacles. We have quite a few repeating cards on the What's Cracking reading. So even though it's a slightly different energy, I still feel it's clarifying or it's digging deeper on the What's Cracking reading. The Queen of Pentacles is here and somebody's offering her. Somebody's giving an offer to her. I feel like she's been sort of waiting for the offer, but maybe felt with the energies that were coming through that this offer wouldn't come. There's been something released here. Somebody's released something. Let's get some more information. I feel like somebody's cut away something. We may be talking divorce here with this sort of legal representation. Very often for me, it denotes a lawyer, some sort of legal representative. So somebody may have separated or divorced. I feel like they've broken some sort of chain here to something from the past. And then I do have here the Three of Cups. So I'm feeling like here, some of you may have been dealing with a third party situation. I feel like the truth is coming towards you now, and it will clear up any confusion here. It's cutting through some sort of energy of confusion, I want to say. So like clearing up something, giving you clarity, especially with the Sun here. It's like bringing clarity to a situation. And I feel like with the Justice and the Victory card here, sort of things are being put right. Let's just have a peek beyond the Victory card. Yeah, I felt that before. See, these two cards came out before too. There's an energy here of like trying to make sure that you're making the right decision here with the Page of Pentacles. It's one of those sort of situations where the universe is saying, take your time, take time out. We're giving you what you wanted, but we want you to be sure that it's right for you. Don't rush it. Somebody's closing out a past cycle here. Whoever this is that you're dealing with, and if this is you, there is a definite closing out of something from your past. You're letting go of some sort of relationship or situation that has held you back from having what you want. You're releasing it here. I feel like here it's a hard release though. I don't think this is easy. So if this is someone you're dealing with, they may have had a real difficult time releasing this situation. I feel like somebody's coming forward to make some sort of offer or proposal here because they've been able to release themselves from the past. Look, the Ace of Pentacles coming straight out. There's a long-term commitment coming through. It could be somebody wanting marriage. Victory card here as well. Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness, what an amazing reading. All right, Two of Wands. And this is what ended the What's Cracking reading. So it's like you have a choice to move in a new direction. I feel that whatever this is, you're feeling very passionate and very excited about it. But the universe is still saying, take your time with it. You don't need to rush it. It has to be a decision that's right for you here. Just one more card here. All right, and we have the Two of Pentacles. That's what I said. I feel like you're trying to make a decision here. Tossing up which way to go. And it's possible that this could be somebody coming towards you and you have to release an old situation here, which was sort of the energy. Yeah, there's a love offer coming in. There's definitely a love offer coming in that's going to take you in a brand new direction. And it's really funny because somebody sent me a reading, you know who you are, this morning and said to me, have a look at my cards. And they had the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So I want to say this is just confirming your little reading as well. I feel like you're walking away from something, but I don't feel you're walking away from this offer. I feel like you're leaving the past behind. You're able to release some sort of doubt, fear, worry, confusion of the past, and you are taking up this offer. I feel like somehow or another with these sort of energies that there is a big decision for you to make on how to move forward with it. I feel like it really is something very important to you though, and something very beautiful. So although the universe is saying to you, take your time with the answer or the response, I actually feel like it's something you want here. All right, let's read an oracle card. Now, very often when the readings repeat like this, I end up pulling the same card out again from the oracle cards too. So what I might do is I'm going to pick one at random. Make sure it's one only. Oh, we have the Eagle, which card came out yesterday. So we're getting a lot of this sort of with the oracle cards, a lot of natural sort of energies coming through because we had wind, but we did have the Eagle yesterday. So it's about looking at things from a higher perspective. Eagle comes from the east, a place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity, without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For Eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. So this is very much about moving in a new direction, because it talks about spreading your wings and sort of welcoming the journey. But they talk about your soul being ready to soar, and about you two opening up the heavens to go where you want to go. So it's very much about you choosing something because it's going to open your world up. I feel like we see that with the Sun card too. It's like some great opportunity coming through here, especially with all these aces, that's going to open up something beautiful for you. But you've got to be ready. You've got to be sure about what you want here. So like I always say, go after what your soul wants. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.